online.
Hello everyone, this is Survival Korean class. I'm Hana teaching Korean. You can call me Hana-쌤, Hana 선생님, meaning Teacher Hana. We're going to review what we learned last time. Now, we're going to review what we learned last time. We learned an expression meaning how have you been? สบายดีไหมคะ The first one is the most polite version. How have you been? So, what was it? You remember? Well, it has 잘. That is, 잘 지내셨어요? 잘 지내셨어요? So, you can come to me and ask this question. 하나쌤, 잘 지내셨어요? 하나 선생님, 잘 지내셨어요? 깽 막. Next one, this is still formal. You can use it to those who are slightly older than you, but in a similar age. How have you been? What's that? That is, 잘 지냈어요? 잘 지냈어요? Good job. Okay, what about the next one? This one is really casual. So you can ask this question to those who are in the same age as you or to those who are younger than you. So maybe you can use this to your close friends or best friends. So what was it? That is, 잘 지냈어? 잘 지냈어? You can simply drop the yo ending. Okay, next one is how to say goodbye. Do you remember? There were two ways of saying goodbye. So, when you are staying and the other one is leaving, going away, then you got to say go well. What is the most polite one? You remember? That is, 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. I told you, 가 means go. Okay? 안녕히 가세요 means go well. So that person is leaving, going away. So you got to say go well. 안녕히 가세요. Good job. The next one, this time you are the one who is leaving. And then the other one is staying. So now this time you got to say stay well. What is the most polite version? That is, 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. I told you, 계세요 means stay. So it means like stay well. So, 안녕히 계세요. Okay, this time you're supposed to remember the other one, saying goodbye. This time, you are leaving and the other one is staying. So you got to say goodbye, meaning stay well. What is it? The casual version. You remember? That is, 잘 있어. 잘 있어. 있어 means stay. The casual word for 계세요. So it means stay well. 잘 있어. Good job. Okay, now we're going to review some Korean alphabet that we have learned. You remember how it is pronounced? That is B, B sound. Good job, B. What about this one? You remember? That is S sound, S. Good. Okay, what about this consonant looking like a circle? This one is a little bit tricky to understand, But I told you, if this consonant is combined with the vowel, it doesn't have any sound, like blank or like zero, no sound. So you could just pronounce the vowel. But if this consonant is used as the second consonant, then it goes under the syllable and it is pronounced as 응. So like 응. Good job. Okay, what about this vowel? It is pronounced as O. Good. O. What about this? This one is 요. 요. You remember this one? This one is pronounced as 우. 우. And then the next one, well, this word, do you remember? So I told you one consonant looking like a circle, that one doesn't sound, so you got to pronounce those vowels. 우, 유, 우유, meaning milk, 놈. 우유, 우유. What about this one? Can you read it? So the first consonant is S. And then you can see the vowel O. So S and O, so. And then the second consonant doesn't sound. So you got to pronounce the vowel U. So 소유. 소유. 소유 means possession, like your money, your real estate, your property. 소유. Alright. What about this word? Can you read it? Okay, the first consonant is G sound, G sound. And then the vowel is O, so go. And then you could see the second consonant looking like a circle. I told you, if it is used as a second consonant, how does it pronounce? It is pronounced as 응. So that syllable is 공. And then the second syllable, you could see the first consonant that is pronounced as B. And then the vowel is 우. So B and 우, 부. So this word is 공부. 공부. 공부 means study. Study, 공부. So actually, 해요 means 탐. So 공부해요 meaning I study. 공부해요. Okay, good job everybody. So now we're gonna learn today self-introduction first part. We're gonna learn expressions used for the first meeting and introduction. Okay, first sentence that we are going to learn is nice to meet you. Like 인디 티다일루자카. Nice to meet you. Still, there are 3 different levels of formality. So you got to remember 3 different sentences. The first one is really formal and polite one. That is, 만나서 반갑습니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. The second one is, well, it has the same level of formality. That is, 만나서 반가워요. 만나서 반가워요. Well, here, 만나서 means meeting, so. And then 반가 meaning nice to or good to. So it means nice to meet you. Then what is the difference between these 2 same sentences? Because I told you those 2 have the same level of formality. So actually the first one, 반갑습니다, sounds more like masculine. Okay, 반가워요, that yo ending sounds more like feminine. So whenever just you hear 니다 ending, you got to see that is a little bit masculine. whenever just you hear the ending 요, it means that it's a bit feminine. It sounds like feminine. So you can use either way. 만나서 반갑습니다. 만나서 반가워요. Well, even you can omit that 만나서 part. Simply you could say 반가워요. 반갑습니다. Okay? Good. Okay, repeat after me. 만나서 반갑습니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. 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 Okay, this time feminine one. 만나서 반가워요. 만나서 반가워요. Or 반가워요. 반가워요. Good. Okay, now we're gonna learn the casual version. This one, you could simply drop the yo ending. Then you can use this casual version to those who are younger than you or to those who are in the same age as you. 만나서 반가워. 만나서 반가워. Okay, now the second sentence that we are going to learn is what is your name in Korean? It also has 3 different levels of formality. The first one is 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 성함이 어떻게 되세요? This one is the most polite. The second one is 이름이 어떻게 되세요? 이름이 어떻게 되세요? That 어떻게 되세요 is the same. Well, the next one is 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? This one is less polite. Still formal, but less polite. Okay, and then what is a casual one? That is, 이름이 뭐야? 이름이 뭐야? Good. Okay, here 성함 means a name. This word is the most polite one. So you could ask this question, what's your name? 성함이 어떻게 되세요? To me. Because I'm your teacher who is much older than you. And then 이름 means the same, name. But this one is a little bit less formal. And even this word is used for the casual sentence. 이름 meaning name. And then 뭐 means what. Well, this word is quite neutral, so it can be used for both casual sentence and polite sentence. 뭐. And 어떻게 되세요? This one is really polite, the most polite one. 어떻게 되세요? Meaning what. So at least you got to remember this one. 어떻게 되세요? 이름이 어떻게 되세요? Or 성함이 어떻게 되세요? Good. Okay, now repeat after me. The most formal one. 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 성함이 어떻게 되세요? Okay, this one is still formal, but you can use it to those who are slightly older than you. 이름이 어떻게 되세요? 이름이 어떻게 되세요? 이름이 어떻게 되세요? Well, this expression, 이름이 뭐예요, is a little bit less polite than 이름이 어떻게 되세요? You can use it to those who are 1 year or 2 years older than you. 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? Even you can use it to those who are in the same age, but you are pretty new to that person, you don't know that person really well, you're not really close to that person, then you can use it. 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? The last one, really casual one. Okay, you can use it to those who are younger than you, like maybe just to those kids. So you can just ask this question to a kid. 이름이 뭐야? 이름이 뭐야? Really casual. Even you cannot use this expression to those who are in a similar age, right? Because when you just ask this question, it means that you met that person for the first time, right? So you got to just show some respect even though that person is in the same age. So you would not use this. Only you can use it to those who are younger than you. 이름이 뭐야? Okay? So when you answer this question, what's your name? You got to say, I am Hana. So you got to put your name. There are two levels of formality. So simply to those who are older than you, you can use 저는 하나예요. Really polite, but sounds a little bit feminine because it has a 요 ending. 저는 하나예요. Or you could say 저는 하나입니다. 저는 하나입니다. It means the same, but 입니다 sounds a little bit more masculine. 저는 하나입니다. 저는 하나예요. Okay, now we're gonna learn a casual expression. 나는 하나야. 나는 하나야. Here, 저는 meaning I. But 저는 is really a polite word. 나는 meaning also I, but this one is really casual. Not a polite word. 나는. Okay, so see, 저는 is I, formal word. 나는 is also I, but this one is a casual one. So when you refer yourself, you should not use 나는 to me when you say to me. You got to say 저는. 입니다. 에요, 이에요, 요. They are all be verb. 입니다, 이에요, so that you ending, all they're polite. If you hear 야 ending, 야, 하나, 야 ending also means a be verb, but it is really casual. You cannot use it to those who are older than you. Okay, there's a tip about how to use 에요 or 이에요, or 이야 or 야. So, when a noun or name is ended with the vowel, you must use 에요 and 야. For example, 저는 I, 하나예요. My name ends with the vowel 아, right? 하나, 아. So you got to use 에요, not 이에요. 하나이에요, no. 하나예요. 하나예요. 저는 하나예요. Okay, casual version. 나는 I, 하나야. You got to use 야 because my name ends with the vowel 아. So 하나야. Okay, so this time I'm going to use a different name. So if your name is Jun, it ends with the consonant N, right? In that case, you got to use 이에요, not 에요. As for the casual expression, you got to use 이야, not 야, because your name ends with a consonant. So for example, 저는 준이에요. You cannot say 저는 에요. Because your name ends with a consonant. 저는 준이에요. As a casual version, you got to say 나는 준이야. Not 준야. Okay? 나는 준이야. Got it? Okay, it's a little bit tricky. But think about your name, the spelling of your name, and put your name. Just try to think about what ending you're supposed to use. 이에요 or 에요. 이야 or 야. Got it? Good. Now, repeat after me. Polite version, I am Hana. 저는 하나예요. This one, its name is I. 저는 아이예요. See, I, just so it ends with the vowel I. So you got to use 에요, not 이예요. 저는 아이예요. 저는 아이예요. Okay, what if your name is 콩환? Your name ends with N, the consonant. So you got to use 이예요. So, 저는 콩환이에요. 저는 콩환이에요. One more time. 저는 콩환이에요. Good job. Okay, now some masculine ending 입니다. This one is pretty simple because you could use 입니다 for both. Like no matter whether your name ends with the vowel or a consonant, you can use just simply 입니다. So, 저는 따완입니다. 저는 하나입니다. 저는 콩환입니다. 저는 아이입니다. Okay, you don't need to think about just what form you're supposed to use. 에요, 이에요. Simply 입니다 can be used for both. So repeat after me. 저는 따완입니다. 저는 따완입니다. Good job. Okay, now let's take a look at a casual version. You're gonna repeat after me. If your name is 사이관, 나는 사이관이야. See, your name ends with the consonant N, so you got to use 이야, not 야. So, 나는 사이관이야. Repeat after me. 나는 사이관이야. Okay, if your name is Bo, it ends with the vowel O, right? So you got to put 야, not 이야. Repeat after me. 나는 보야. 나는 보야. Good job. Okay, this casual one, you only are supposed to use it to those who are younger than you or to those who are in the same age. Okay, so let's solve this quiz. Which sentence should you use? 만나서 반갑습니다. 만나서 반가워요. 만나서 반가워. Which one? In this situation, you met your business partner, some official thing, for the first time. They're in your similar age. Okay? Don't be deceived. Even though they're in a similar age, you know, it's an official setting. Okay? So, he is your business partner. So the answer is 만나서 반갑습니다. 만나서 반가워요. Either way is okay. So 반갑습니다 sounds more masculine. 반가워요 sounds more feminine. So you can choose. 반갑습니다. 반가워요. Okay. Number 2. In this situation, you went to elementary school as a new teacher. You're a teacher. It is your first day of teaching. You met a lot of new kids. In this case, What would you say? They're all young kids. The answer is 만나서 반가워. 만나서 반가워. Because they are much younger than you. 만나서 반가워. 반가워. Okay, number 3. Which sentence should you use? 성함이 어떻게 되세요? Most polite one. 이름이 어떻게 되세요? 이름이 어떻게 되세요? The formal one. 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? Still formal one. 이름이 뭐야? Super casual one. Which one? You got a job and your first patient is a senior. Maybe you are a doctor or a nurse. Okay? What sentence should you use? The answer is 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 성함이 어떻게 되세요? Yes, the most polite one. Okay, number 4. In this situation, you got a job and you met a new coworker who looks in your similar age. Okay, it's tricky. In your similar age, still, just he or she is your coworker. So in an official setting, then what sentence would you use? The answer is 이름이 어떻게 되세요? 이름이 어떻게 되세요? This is still a formal one. But, he or she is in a similar age, so you don't use 성함. Just 이름이 어떻게 되세요? Okay, number 5. In this situation, your friend introduced new friends to you. You don't know their age, but they are in your similar age. Then, what sentence would you use? Well, this is kind of like a casual setting, not official setting. The answer is 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? Because they are all in your similar age. But still, you don't use 이름이 뭐야 because it's too casual. 이름이 뭐야 can be used to those who are only younger than you, much younger than you. So, 이름이 뭐예요? Would be the answer. 이름이 뭐예요? Number 6. In this situation, you met a kid who you are going to tutor English. He is only 10 years old. What sentence would you use? The answer is 이름이 뭐야? 이름이 뭐야? Good job. Okay, now let's practice with this conversation. I'm going to just read the whole conversation first, and then you're going to just read 논 part. I'm going to read 태형's part later. Okay, let's read it first. So, the first one. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. 네, 만나서 반가워요. 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 저는 김태형입니다. 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 네, 저는 논이에요. 논씨, 반가워요. 네, 태형씨. Okay, now you're gonna read 논's part. 안녕하세요. 네, 만나서 반가워요. 저는 김태형입니다. 성함이 어떻게 되세요? 논씨, 반가워요. Okay, here C means kun. In Thai, you got to use kun first, kun hana, right? But in Korean, you got to use the name first and then put C meaning kun. Mr., Mrs., Miss, everything you can use C. So, 논씨 meaning kun non. Okay. 태형씨 meaning kun 태형. Okay, let's take a look at the second one. Conversation number 2. Now Chompu met a girl while traveling. She looks like a college student in her similar age. Now I'm gonna read it first. And then after reading the whole conversation, you're gonna read Chompu's part. Okay? Okay. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 만나서 반가워요. 네, 만나서 반가워요. 이름이 어떻게 되세요? 저는 이미나예요. 이름이 뭐예요? 촌푸예요. 촌푸씨 반가워요. 네, 미나씨. 저도 반가워요. Okay, now you're gonna read 촌푸's part. 안녕하세요. 네, 만나서 반가워요. 저는 이미나예요. 이름이 뭐예요? 촌푸씨, 반가워요. Okay, do you remember what 저도 means? 저도 meaning, so do I. Okay, me too. 저도 반가워요. Good to see you, glad to see you, nice to see you as well. 저도 반가워요. Okay. Now we're gonna learn some Korean alphabet. Today we're gonna learn 4 consonants and 2 vowels. This one sounds Z. That is J sound. Z. And then this one looks really similar to Z, but it has some dot on top. That sounds T. T. And then this one sounds K. K. K sound. And this one sounds T. T. T sound. And then the first vowel sounds U. U. And then this one sounds E. E. Okay, so the first one we already learned. It is pronounced as B. Okay, B sound. And then E. So B, E, B. P. And then this one we learned the first consonant. It is pronounced as T. T sound. And then the vowel is U. So T. 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 What about this one? Okay. So the first consonant is K. K sound. And then the vowel is E. So ki, right? And then the last consonant is G. G sound. So ki and then G. So kick. Kick. What about this one? The first consonant is pronounced as T. T. And then the vowel is E. E. So it is pronounced as chi. 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 So B actually means rain. 남독. B. And then this one, TV. Okay, TV actually in Korean, they don't have V sound. Only they have B. B sound. So they would pronounce it as TB. TB. It's like TV in Thai. TB. Okay, can you read it? So the first syllable, Z sound and E, so G. The second syllable, L and o, and the second consonant is pronounced as so long, long. And then the third syllable, you could see the consonant looking like a circle because it is used as the first consonant, so it doesn't sound. So you could just pronounce the vowel E. So 지렁이, 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 meaning an earthworm. Ooh, looking a little bit gross. 지렁이. Okay, how was it, everybody? Was it fun? I hope you had fun. So we're gonna meet next time. That's all that I have. Thank you so much. See you next time. 안녕.
Online